welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you my December favourites. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you my December favourites. Now in these videos I like to share with you the places we've been and the things we've done, and we've done a few things this month, but I also like to share with you the items that I found as well. This month is mainly foodie items, other months have been more cosmetics or more toiletries or more clothes, but this month I found a lot of foodie items that I wanted to show you today. So here is my December favourites. So firstly, I'll kick off with the places we've been, and as for many people, December was quite a busy month for us. We went to see a few people. So at the end of November we went down to Winchester and we saw my mother-in-law and brother-in-law. They actually live in Dorset, so they got the train to Winchester and we drove down, so we sort of met them halfway and we had lunch and we had a nice ice cream at an ice cream store, and then we all went home. So it was a really lovely day out. We had a little trip round Winchester together, so it was really nice to see them, and I did a vlog of that video and I will link that in the description box below for you. And we also went to see Father Christmas this month as well. We didn't go to Barnard's. Normally we go to a place called Barnard's every year, but Ted didn't seem that interested in going this year. So we went to the High Street and we supported our local Rotary Club, and we went to visit their Father Christmas. Obviously it wasn't the most brilliant Father Christmas, and we did tell Ted that people dress up as Father Christmas to mimic him, because Father Christmas is obviously very busy at this time of year, so we can't always get to certain places. So yes, we went to see a fake Father Christmas, but it was a good day. It was really good fun. They had a few. So basically Brentwood High Street has quite a lot of empty shops at the moment. So they opened up an empty shop to the Rotary Club, and inside they put a Father Christmas grotto, and they had a few little games that you could play in there with like a person dressed up as an elf and things as well. So it was a really good morning. We had a really good time, and yeah, and that was basically our December. Obviously we had Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve actually, we went to, where did we go? We went to my Auntie Marilyn and Uncle Douglas's house. My Auntie Marilyn is my mum's cousin, but I've always called her Auntie. So she's not really an auntie, but she's my mum's cousin, but she feels more like an auntie to me anyway. So we went to visit their house, and on New Year's Eve they actually had fireworks for all the kids about 7 o'clock on their local field where they live, and that was really nice as well. So yes, I've done a vlog of our Christmas Day. I didn't bother with New Year's Eve or anything like that. I'd left that because I felt like I'd done enough vlogs over Christmas. So yes, but yes, I will link our Christmas Day in the description box below for you, and if I haven't said it before, I'll also link the Santa's Grotto one in the description box below too. And now on to the foodie items that I found this month, and I found quite a lot of foodie items, especially vegan products as well, which I'm really pleased about because I know everybody's doing veganary. Well, a lot of people are doing veganary this year, which is great. I think it's a really positive thing to do. So I found quite a few vegan products that might help you through January, and the first one I found were these Heck sausages. I found these in Sainsbury's, and they weren't too expensive. These were actually on offer when I bought them. I did buy them at the beginning of December, so they might not be as cheap now, but they did 3 different flavours in the Sainsbury's I went to. They may do more, I'm not sure. So I got a super greens one, and I got a vegan breakfast one, veg with an edge it's called, and then I got a sweet fusion one, and all of them are made out of different vegetables, and then they're just shaped into sausages. Obviously they're put into vegan skins as well, I'm assuming. I would hope so. So it's all plant-based goodness. It does have sulfates in it, however. So if you're not sure about sulfates, then you probably can't eat these. But yes, I've had these ones. I'm looking forward to trying these and the sweet fusion ones ones as well. But these were really yummy, I have to say. And it was really nice having these instead of ordinary pork sausages as well. And as I said, I bought these in my local Sainsbury's, and I brought them from the where they do all the takeaway foods and stuff like that. They now have like a free from fridge section in that part of the store, and yeah, they just look really interesting. So I picked up a few packets of them. I've kept these in the freezer, so they are freezable as well if you wanted to buy lots of them. And they've just got lots of vegetables in, but as I said, they do have sulfates in, so there are some chemicals in them, but I think that's just to preserve them and keep them on the shelf as well. But if I can find these, I will link them in the description box below for you. And then the next products that I found were these two. So I tried last month some deliciously Ella balls, yeah, nut butter balls these are called, and I can't remember which ones they were, and I did say in them that I didn't think they were nice, but I don't think I'd have them again, sort of thing. But I wanted to try a few more just to see if she'd added a bit more flavour to things, because I thought the ones that I had were a bit flavourless, if you know what I mean. And I found these two, and I found these in Holland and Barrett, and it was like buy one get the second one for a penny. I think they had their penny sale on at the time. I'm not sure if it's still on now, but you can always go and see in your local Holland and Barrett. And this one was delicious, and it did taste of raspberry, but this one was again a bit plain, I have to say. So this one is an almond nut butter ball. It has 2 balls in the packet, and they are really nice, but again, I just find her food a bit flavourless sometimes. I feel like she could use a bit more spice in her food maybe to sweeten it up naturally. See, when I make things like this, I like to use things like cinnamon and nutmeg and cloves just to make it a bit tastier. And also cinnamon and those sort of spices have a lot of antioxidants in them, so they're great for the body as well. But definitely the raspberry one I would definitely have again. This tasted really nice, and it did taste of raspberry, as I said. And as I said, I found these in my local Holland and Barrett, so if I can find them again, I will link them in the description box below for you. And then the next product that I found, I think I've mentioned on this channel before, but I found a new flavour. So I found my Naked bars, which I love. These are a fantastic snack if you're on the go and you can't get fruit or anything, and these are available. These are really yummy. These are really nice as well. They do have a hint of natural flavouring, and natural flavouring can have sugar in it, so I don't know how good it is. I know a person who works for Naked, so next time I see him I might ask him if the hint of natural flavouring has sugar in it. But anyway, I'm sure he'll be able to find out for me. But yes, I found this new flavour called strawberry, and it was so yummy. If you can find this in your local supermarket, I would highly recommend trying it because it was delicious. It was on offer in Sainsbury's as well. I think it was reduced from 70 to like 50p or something. So they're not the cheapest bar in the shop, but they are just so yummy, and I really enjoyed this. And again, if I can find this flavour, I will link it in the description box below for you. And then the next product that I found was from Hotel Chocolat, and I found these vegan chocolates. As you can see, I've been enjoying them already. These are free from everything, so they're free from gluten and dairy. They do contain sugar, but the thing I love about Hotel Chocolat is the cocoa growers are actually British cocoa growers. So there's no, like, it's all above board, if you know what I mean. There's no one being paid poorly or anything like that, which is probably why the chocolate is slightly more expensive, but I don't mind paying it when I know that the employees are paid well, if you know what I mean. And yes, as I said, these are vegan and suitable for vegetarians as well, obviously. And they contain cocoa solids, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, sugar and flavourings. So there will be probably a lot of sugar in these, but they were delicious. They're 72% dark chocolate and they were really yummy. I don't mind having, I know I'm supposed to be on a non-packet processed foods diet, but I don't mind having sugar occasionally, and these sorts of things I don't mind eating because I know that where the products have come from will be sourced properly and stuff as well. So yes, love Hotel Chocolat, and we went to an outlet store and I got these at a discount price as well. So really pleased with this product. I'm really enjoying eating it at the moment. I have about 8 left and I'm just savouring the taste of them. So I'm doing it like every other day or something. I'm probably going to have one of these as like a little treat after my dinner and stuff. But yes, really enjoying these. As I said, we went to an outlet store and my husband went crazy in this outlet store. He said his New Year's resolution is to eat more chocolate. Well, I think he's gonna achieve that. I really do. He bought like a whole big box. It was £32, reduced to 20 in this outlet store. It was a big Christmas selection box. Oh my God, he's just eating chocolate. Anyway, never mind. But yes, again, if I can find this product, I will link it in the description box below for you. And then the next product that I found, I don't think I'll be able to find on the internet, and you probably will have to fly to a certain country to find these. Though I found these, well, my cousins brought me these for my birthday back in September, and I've forgotten to show them on every favourites video. I think I ate this one in November and it was so yummy. Oh my God. And I'm a bit like, I want to open this chocolate bar, but I don't because I want to savour the taste of it. These are delicious. So they bought these in Geneva Airport. These probably aren't the cheapest chocolate either. They're Orfeve, I can't even pronounce it, but they're made in Geneva, and Switzerland is so good at making chocolate. I'm not being funny, especially local chocolate. My cousins, well, one of my cousins used to live in a town where they had a whole chocolate factory. It's called Fabergé and it's just outside of Geneva. So if you ever go there, I think it's in a town called Lausanne. If you ever go there, you really have to go and visit Fabergé because the chocolate is just delicious. But this chocolate is gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free as well. And it's made from cane, honey, caramel and citrus. Oh, that's the flavours, right. So it's made from cocoa, beans, butter, raw cane sugar and whole cane sugar. So obviously these are probably better for your body than normal chocolate is. And yeah, as I said, it was delicious. If I can find this company, I will link it in the description box below for you. And I just have to say, if you are ever in Switzerland and you're going through Geneva Airport, look out for these because these are yummy. And then the final 2 products that I wanted to show you aren't food items, thank goodness. The first one I wanted to show you is this coat that I bought from Costco back in September, and I started wearing it in probably November. I thought I was going to mention it in November's favourites, but I forgot. But actually, it's becoming more handy in December. So this is a DKNY coat. And I have to say, this has been the most beautiful coat to wear during December. And the thing I love about this coat is it's like a 3-in-1. So the lining on the inside can actually be taken out, and this can be worn as a separate coat. And you just do the lining back up like so. And then the hood can also be taken off as well. So you don't actually have to have the hood on it at all. And yeah, and it's just been the best coat to wear. It's been so warm to wear during December because it has been quite cold this month in the UK as well. So yes, loving this coat. And as I said, I bought it from Costco at a discount price as well. So I'm not sure how much it would be in like a DKNY shop, but in Costco it was like £60, and I thought that was a bit of a bargain for a 3-in-1 coat, because you can also wear the lining as well. Not that I would wear bright pink on an average day, but if I started running again, then I think bright pink, like especially if you go running in the winter as well, you need bright colours so cars can see you, and I think this would be a great coat to go running in. The coat is actually machine washable as well, and I have unfortunately got makeup on the collar as well, so it like January, February, March time I'll probably throw this in the wash, I should imagine, and hopefully it'll come out really nicely as well. But yes, thought this was a really great coat and something I should probably be keeping for years as well. And then the final product that I got this month is this book. It's called Russell Brand Recovery: Freedom from Our Addictions, and Russell Brand has written a book. I always watch his channel on YouTube, and I will link that in the description box below for you. I find it really helpful, and the things he says really interesting as well. So I thought I'd buy his book and see what it's like. My New Year's resolution this year is to trying to get to bed a bit earlier and read for about 10 to 15 minutes before I go to sleep, because I always find that reading helps me drift off a bit easier at night. And yes, I've only just started this book, so I will let you know how it's going. But I was originally going to give it to my mum, but she didn't like it because it had a lot of swearing in the front. So if you're not into swearing, then don't buy this book. It does, but if you can bypass the swearing, it does get better as it goes on. And it talks about basically the 12-step program and how to introduce the 12-step program into your life and use the 12 steps to help you through daily life. He says in this book that we are all addicted as well, and I do think that's probably quite true. I mean, you might not have to be a drug addict or an alcoholic to be an addict. You can be addicted to things like social media nowadays, food, hoarding, all sorts of different things. And he talks about this in the book, and I find this highly interesting. As a child, as a teenager growing up, my brother passed away when I was about 13, and my mum started drinking to cure this problem. And it wasn't the fact that she was an alcoholic, it was the fact that her drinking affected my behaviour. So I decided to go to a group called Al-Anon. And Al-Anon is the sister of AA, but it's for the families and friends of problem drinkers. And that really helped me to overcome so much stuff. Not overcome it, but work with it and deal with it and move on from it, if you know what I mean. It will always be a part of me, but I will always... I have ways now of moving on with it, and I find books like this really helpful. I will link, if you do have an alcoholic partner or any alcoholism in your family, I will link Al-Anon in the description box below, because you just never know, it could be affecting you and you're just not realising. It took me a long time to realise that my mother's addiction to alcohol, or what I thought was an addiction to alcohol, was affecting me. So yes, so it's good. I feel like it's a new start, and I feel like I'm going back and looking at the 12 steps again is a great way to start a new year. So I'm really looking forward to digging into this book. As I said, I've only read the first chapter or so far, as you can see, but yeah, really enjoying it so far. And if I can find this book, I will link it in the description box below for you as well. So that's my December favourites, and that's it from me. And if you enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and please don't forget to leave any comments in the description box below. What were your December favourites this month? I'd love to know, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.